Good morning everyone and welcome back to No Man's Land. So, I have got here 5 crates of boards, no planks even, planks. Boards are the ones that are worth a lot more. So we're going to sell these because the price is at its maximum at the moment. So it's a good time to sell, I think. This will give us a little bit of a cash injection. We're not too worried about cash, to be honest, because we're going to have a lot coming in. So, get them sold. We know that this gives us a nice cash boost. Need to pay the loan off today as well. That's an important job to do. There we go. I just have to pick that one up in a second because it's obviously off the ground to sell. There we go. So yes, that is a nice little cash boost. We'll repay 5,000. Now, what we've got to do is sort out the silage. That's quite important. The cows need some silage, and we can sell some as well. Regarding the fields, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the big monster. Completely forgotten what it's called. The JCB. I'm going to get the JCB doing some seeding. He's going to seed oilseed radish. He's going to have to cultivate first though, that's a bit of an annoyance. So we are going to be doing a fair amount of courseplay today. So yes, we will get that done. And this guy is going to spread some digestate on some other fields. So I do need to get his wheels changed over. So I'm going to get the wheels changed over. I'm going to set up the first course for the JCB, and then I will come back and we'll get started on some work. Luckily, I do actually have a course already set up for this field. In fact, I think I've got courses set up for every field, at least for cultivating. So I'll get him into position. There we go. And away he goes. He should. There we go. Oh, I know why. I know. There we go. Perfect. He's going to crack on. He's not going to take too long to do that field. And then over here, we're going to refill you with digestate. Now obviously this spreader is not very big, but that's not a problem because I believe I still have, I have a digestate refill course. Perfect. And I have a field 3 liquid spread. What is going on here? Get some very weird frame dropping then. So, is this the right course? It looks to be. Where's the starting icon? I don't see it. I've got a massive frame drop as soon as I turned courseplay on, which is interesting. Ah, here we go. So it's over here. So we put that on, and then we also need to append the digestate refill. So he's now going to be doing fertilizing and seeding, and you can tell him to start at the first waypoint. There we go. He's now going to spread digestate, and when needed he will go and refill himself. That's good. We do have tram lines from where we crush the crop, so yeah, there's going to be some strange markings. Now, what we need to be able to do the other stuff, silage, we need a truck. Now, we've got this guy 26,000, this one's 33. We've used this before, so I think maybe we should give this one a go. Got much less power though. This is a nice old one. And what kind of hook lift? What's he got at the back? Okay. Ooh. I like those chunky wheels. Configuration. What did that change? Oh, that gives him the 26,000. Or we can be a flatbed, or 15, or 13, or 15, or 20, or 25. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to fit him in there. It should be able to fit into that. I like that style. 20,000. I think we can get a belt up into there. Do we need a snorkel? Not really. Okay, so let's lease that. 2575. And we also, because we've run out of belts, we need to lease a belt. So we're going to be getting another one of these, just because these guys are great. So we will now find, here we go. We've got this guy. I'm really hoping I can attach to him. If not, I'm going to have to grab the little John Deere. Ah, perfect. I can. So, I will take this over to the pit. I'll see you in a second. Here we are then. So, I am going to drop off the belt just right here. Spin my way out. There we go. Now, what I need to do is unblanket our massive pile of silage. This guy, we will fold him up, turn him on. Yep. And now I need to do the amazing trick, which I still don't really know why I have to do it, but I always seem to have to. Although today he doesn't want to work. Usually I have to run over the top and that gets him going. Okay, well anyway, we can now put this guy underneath. Awesome. We get ourselves filled up. So this is going to be, yeah, a fairly large amount of work today. A lot of time-lapse type work. Now I want to see what these are. Left shift mirrors. Ooh. Open boards and close boards. Which boards are being opened? I don't see any. Maybe it's not on this one. Anyway. We're not doing too badly. Let's go and have a quick check of the other guys. So he is making a mess as usual. That's fine. We can fix the mess after. It's usually just a small amount that needs to be done. And this guy here, he's cracking on. How much has he got done so far? Ah, he's got a decent amount done. Okay. And he can go and refill whenever needed, so he's independent, which is nice. So the fields that I am cultivating, they are going to have oilseed radish. So that's going to be the one over there, and this one doesn't need cultivating actually, the one in the trees. But they're going to have the oilseed radish, and the ones that I'm putting digestate on are actually going to be seeded with oats. That's the plan. Now here we go. We are almost full with the first load. I've only got 20,000 litres. It's not much higher than our actual trailer, but I'm not worried. Could have taken the trailer, I suppose, as well. Maybe I should do. It'll make the job a bit quicker. So I'll grab the trailer when we come back. But for now, let's race over to our digestate, well, to our biogas plant even. We call it a digestate selling place, but it's not, it's a biogas plant. I'm just talking nonsense. So, we're going to have to put the belt on, obviously. And which side does he tip from? Just the back by the looks of it. Man, we're flying. He's quick. Okay. Turn this guy on. Now, I apologise for the frame rate. It's just something to do with courseplay. I don't know what, to be honest, but something with courseplay is not working well. It's using up a lot of frames. Oh, I like this trailer. It's really not that expensive. We could afford to buy this if we wanted. Oh, and I'm stuck. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now we'll just give him a nudge. There we go. And now he's selling. Cool. Let's go and get ourselves another load. We've got a lot of silage to sell, so we're not going to be selling it all. And in fact, I said that I'd get the trailer. I also need to what's the word? Give was the word. I need to give some silage to the cows. A fair quantity needs to go to the cows. Because they are getting a little bit desperate. Oh! We won't attach to this type? Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. JCB has finished. Woohoo! So, I will take this over and we'll get him filling again. And while he's doing that, I'll just tidy up the mess the JCB made. And then we can get him started on some seeding. Done the tidying up. So now we're going to get this guy started on a seeding course. He's going to put the oilseed radish in for us. And we are going to go and get this. So, I'm going to take this one over to the cows. After that, I'm probably going to do a few trips off camera just so I can fill up the cows quickly. And then we'll move on to putting some more into the biogas plant. Now, I don't want to spend all episode doing this because it will get pretty boring. So, we're only going to do this for a period of time. And I'll probably do some more selling of the silage off camera. So, yeah, like I said, I'll drop this one off for the cows and then I will do a bit of a jump cut while I go and get some stuff sorted. Let those guys carry on with the fields as well. They're doing pretty well so far, so we'll just let them crack on. There we go. There's a lot of food in the floor. There we go. I'll tip that in. Interesting thing, when you put this stuff in, it actually shows up inside the CSV file as different types of silage, even though in here it's just any type, as you can see. I'm going to tidy up at the same time. May as well do a bit of tidying, because anything from here will also be counted towards, oops, the actual silage amount. Okay, so we need to put quite a few loads into here, so I'm going to carry on with that. When that's done, I'll be back. So the cows are pretty well topped up, and I am now heading over here with another load. I'm going to drop this off straight away, and we're not going to sell everything, because what I also need to do is I need to get that field seeded with oilseed radish. I've decided I'm not going to pay off the loan like I thought I was going to. I still will, but first of all, the money is going to be used to buy the big Pronto seeder. And that's because it makes sense to have something bigger and something that's direct drill as well, because then I can stop cultivating all the time. Just cuts out a job, which is good. Cutting out jobs is helpful. And of course this guy got stuck. There we go. Now he'll start extracting. Right, let's just lift him off quickly. There we go. So, let's go and grab another load. We'll do this as a time lapse. Yeah, we will do this as a time lapse. Now, I mentioned that I know what map I want to go to for FS22. I have since then changed my mind because a new map came out and it's really good. Oh, and this guy... I'm actually recording this over separate days, which is why I'm having to redo some stuff that I had already done before. So, digestate, there we go. How much did he get done before running out? A fair amount. Question is he going to crash? I really hope not. No, he's not. I'm amazed. Okay. Right, so let's get over there. Yes, a new map came out, a map by Black Sheep Modding, and I played it for an hour or two last night, and I have to say, I think that is the one. It is a really, really nice map. So I think that is going to end up being the one that I go with. Yeah, so it does mean I'm changing my mind once again. This is always the problem. Until you actually start the series itself, it's just so easy to change your mind. Once the series has started, it's kind of tough. You've got to keep going with what you've got. But yes, it's a very nice map. So, we are going to stay like this, and I'm going to turn the time up. I'm just going to leave it on, we'll put it on 15 for a bit. But yes, let's continue. We are progressing nicely, and so is that guy. He's got a decent amount of the field done so far. Yeah, about 50% roughly, maybe a bit less. So after this load has been tipped, I'm going to go and leave him to refill, and we're going to move on to the sowing, because I do really want to get started on that. Once again, I'm stuck. This trailer is not particularly good at doing this type of stuff. Right, I will go and put him back under the loading thing, belt, and then we'll start with the seeding. Here we are then. So we've got to get this field drilled with oilseed radish. I think I've got enough seed. Oilseed radish tends to go down very slowly. Now, the new drill I want is a base game one, but it's the one that's been modded to allow you to remove the fertilizer. And that's the one I want to buy. But it is 104,000. We have enough milk that I could actually just do it right now by selling milk. In fact, why don't we do that very quickly? I will go and sell the milk off screen until I've got 104,000, then we'll get the new seeder, and we'll just quickly finish up. Okay, so this is the one I want. Fertilization turned off, 9 meter width, 270 horsepower, so we might be struggling a little bit. But this only took 3 loads of milk to be able to purchase, so I am very happy with that. I am now going to go getting refilled, and then we're going to end the episode with a little bit of time lapse. I'm not going to do the whole field because then the episode would just be far too big. So I'll do a little bit of it. I will see you in a second when we're ready to start the seed. Well, as you will have noticed, the seeder is actually slightly too small, but I think that's just because I've made it a slightly awkward size in terms of the alleys. The alleys are a little bit too wide. That's annoying, but I can live with that. We'll have a little bit of space that isn't seeded each time. It's okay, I can deal with it. However, oops. That happens when courseplay decides to change from one course to another. That is it for me. So, have a brilliant weekend everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.